Good Wednesday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the North and Mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the video forecast discussion for this Wednesday, the 8th of October, 2014. Broken to overcast conditions across the region this morning. Some areas are clearing out a little bit. Other areas still have some low clouds in place. The cold front is still to our west. Winds are southwesterly this morning and they're on the light side. We had a few gusty thunderstorms that moved through the area. We even had a tornado watch early this morning, or tornado warning actually, for parts of Ocean County, but that never really materialized. And the rain that came down was anywhere from a half of an inch to over an inch in spots where the showers were much more heavy across central and northern New Jersey into parts of the lower Hudson Valley this morning. That's all exited now, and skies will be sunny for the remainder of the day. They'll begin to clear out over the next couple of hours as the cold front comes through, and the winds will begin to tick up just a bit. Temperatures this morning are ranging from the upper 50s in the Hudson River Valley area into the low and mid 60s just about everywhere else, and the dew points are still in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and that's the result of all the air that's still moist at the lower levels and near the surface. Latest visible satellite pass this morning shows the clouds beginning to erode a little bit, and still a lot of low level moisture in place here. We still have some broken clouds across Pennsylvania and upstate New York, and this is associated with the cold front, which is moving through the region. There's currently an included front moving in from New York State through western Pennsylvania. Mid and upper level drying is occurring, and it's going to take a little time, but the skies will brighten up very shortly during this morning. We'll take a look at the radar mosaic here. Here is the wave of low pressure that produced the showers and thunderstorms across the region last night and early morning this morning. A cold front is back into the west, and generally dry conditions throughout the rest of the region for today. Morning image from weatherONoak.com, and digital atmosphere software shows that disturbance that's turned the trough negatively tilted as it races into southern New England, and the occluded front not far behind. That should pass in the next couple of hours, with weak high pressure building in across the region, and a very pleasant day today with temperatures getting back into the lower 70s. Latest pollen counts from pollen.com. Today's predominant pollens once again ragweed, and they'll be on the low to the medium side over the next couple of days. And some storm reports from overnight last night into earlier this morning around Ocean City. We had a submarine thunderstorm wind gust here in New Jersey along Toms River. We had strong thunderstorm wind gust here in central Massachusetts. We had a strong line of showers and thunderstorms race through the area. There's some down trees and power lines in this region here from Springfield all the way up to Amherst this morning. We don't have any airport delays this morning, and conditions will be improving to VFR across the region. They continue to do so this morning, and that will be expected for the rest of today, with decreasing clouds through the day. Breezy westerly winds possible through late afternoon, which should generally be near 10 knots by late this evening. For Thursday, VFR conditions expected with westerly winds Friday through Sunday. Mostly VFR conditions through the period, but scattered showers and rain with MVFR ceilings and visibilities are possible at times, especially for our southern TAF zones, including Atlantic City, Millville, Wilmington, and Philadelphia. Right now outside of Newark, it's 63, dew point 59, humidity 87%. The wind is southwest at 10. There's a few clouds at 2200, scattered at 6000, scattered at 14,000. Conditions are improving, and we're basically expecting just a few scattered clouds through the afternoon with a freshening westerly wind, southwest to west wind veering there, about 15 miles per hour gusting early this morning and then dropping off this afternoon and this evening with VFR conditions in place. For Philadelphia this morning, 63, dew point 58, humidity 84%. The wind is southwest at 15. A few clouds at 1700, broken at 11,000, broken at 18,000. And again, some gusty winds early this morning after sunrise, and then the winds will begin to slacken off with the cold frontal passage and VFR conditions in place for this afternoon. Watches, warnings, and advisories. The thunderstorms that were produced some heavy downpours and wind gust, and also some power outages here in I think the microphone crapped out on me again, so we'll try this again. Watches, warnings, and advisories. We do have a full moon in place, and we do have some coastal communities bordering western Long Island Sound for minor coastal flooding later this morning, with the tidal departures around a half foot above astronomical tides, and this will be at the times of high tide late this morning. For the ocean fronts, we have small craft advisories in effect until 2 a.m. on Thursday, and that's from Sandy Hook to Fire Island Inlet out to 20 miles. Offshore winds west at 15 to 20 knots, gust up to 30 knots, occasional gust up to 35 knots this morning. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Strongest winds and seas highest will be during this morning. For the New Jersey coastal waters, we have small craft advisories until 6 p.m. this evening for west winds at 10 to 20 knots, gust up to 30 knots, seas 3 to 6 feet. And here in the back bays of the Chesapeake and the Delaware River, we have coastal flooding possible this afternoon. Once again, this is minor tidal flooding possible for 1 to 2 hours on either side of high tide during this afternoon. And we also have small craft advisories, which are in effect until 6 p.m. for the winds at 18 to 33 knots within the small craft advisory area. NAMWRF composite reflectivity forecast going ahead into the future from Penn State's eWall site. The rain's out of here. Clouds break for sunshine today. Westerly winds increasing this morning, dropping off this afternoon. Temperatures in the lower to mid 70s across the region. A few scattered clouds this evening and then clearing overnight tonight. And it's going to be a beautiful day on Thursday. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures a little cooler with a cool pool over the top of us. Temperatures basically in the 60s. We're not looking for any widespread frost late tonight. Temperatures dropping off into the 50s and low to the mid 40s over the interior. And we're expecting mostly dry conditions through Thursday. Lots of sunshine and dry. Temperatures in the 60s on Thursday and Friday. It looks good, but we have a frontal boundary to our west and southwest that will be nearly stationary beginning on Friday and then probably drifting north through the weekend, possibly providing us with some periods of clouds and showers around the region. The greatest chance for that would probably be late Friday afternoon, night, and Saturday morning. The showers will become more widespread on Friday night and Saturday, and then clearing will take place a little bit on Saturday night and Sunday before this entire frontal boundary moves back north as a warm front on Monday, and that increases the chances of clouds and additional showers. Our active pattern continues with up and down temperature swings and up and down periods or interludes of dry conditions followed by bursts of showers through the region. First, this is the GFS from the Next Generation Weather Lab, the College of DuPage. Cold front passes through during this morning and early afternoon, followed by sunny skies, clearing skies during tonight. High pressure builds in from the southwest across the region, provides us with generally nice weather for tonight and tomorrow. Dry conditions, a little cooler tomorrow than today, but beautiful conditions nonetheless. Then a frontal boundary sets up to our south and west and then overspreads the region. Area of low pressure develops along the front. Clouds increase during the afternoon on Friday. Rain develops and overspreads the region Friday night into Saturday morning, and some of the rain could be locally heavy at times across northeastern New Jersey, the Poconos, into the Connecticut River Valley, including the New York City metropolitan area. The rain begins to exit during Saturday morning with a break in the action once again as high pressure develops across our region from the Great Lakes and then ridges all the way into the mid-Atlantic coast states before moving off the coast early next week. We're in a northeast wind flow. The frontal boundary drape to our south tries to win out and begins to develop another wave of low pressure, which then spreads into our region probably later Sunday night and Monday, introduces more rain showers across the region as the warm front moves through, followed by a cold front, which will be moving through on Tuesday. And the cold front will be associated with an area of low pressure once again that moves into the Ohio River Valley into southeastern Canada. Cold front will move through the region on Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening, with the bulk of the moisture lifted to the north and east, but still scattered showers and even a low-top thunderstorm could still be present during the day on Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Before that moves off the coast, an active pattern continues. High pressure builds in across the region once again. Then another cold front approaches the region during later next week with the chances for more inclement weather. So for everything live, it's Garden State Weather and gardenstateweather.blogspot.com and also on Twitter and Facebook as well. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a pleasant Wednesday. We'll be back in video form bright and early tomorrow morning on Thursday.